Oh, hell yeah. That's ripping. We're gonna cook an omelet with a World Championship fighting robot and 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Will it work? Will it kill us? Will it even taste good?
But is Kazaa ready?
I think it should be ready. We made some changes.
Okay, and have you ever cooked with Kazaa before?
This will be a first time.
Okay, all right. So Josh, what's on the menu today?
They're gonna be a healthy omelet with some shallots, chives.
Yeah, we got oyster mushrooms and we got maitake or hen of the woods, and then some goat cheese.
We'll see how it does.
Before the omelet, I wanted to meet the man behind the machine, Josh Rhinehart, the most decorated flamethrower builder in all of fighting robots. In the barn, where he builds everything.
I don't hide it. I'm a ADHD man, so if there's no clutter, I'm not working. That doesn't mean that I don't spend almost as much time looking for stuff as I do building stuff, but clearly it wouldn't pay back in time to organize. I imagine at some point there were, like, where we're sitting right now, there was be pigs or sheep or something hanging out. I'm sure the first time combat robotics have ever been built in this building, so.
Is that what drew you to fighting robots in the first place?
I just love novelty and new things, and what's more novel than having a fire robot that is able to beat people up by burning them?
Yes, yes.
I don't think I've ever fully signed up with 100% working robot.
Folks at home, just because he's a champion doesn't mean you have to do it that way. You want to sign up with a fully working robot.
It is recommended. I just oftentimes needed that pressure to get the juices flowing.
Is that an ADHD thing?
I think it highly is. This might be a little janky, but it's gonna be competing on Saturday.
Yeah, okay. What did you do here?
Well, we made a Kazaa that's turned into a grill. It's simple as that.
You just flipped it on its back and...
Yeah, we put some supports on. You don't want your grill falling over. You know, every grill needs wheels, so we left those on, of course. And then we built out of old forks.
Oh, those were old forks.
Yes, those are all old
Oh
forks.
my goodness.
So everything here has competed before.
Except for this cast iron pan, but maybe someday in the future.
Yeah, I could see a shell spinner.
And you brought your fire operator as well to help light it up?
Yep, she's our official fire operator. She's been operating the fire since the victory days.
Oh, so Kazaa started winning when she showed up.
Yep, there definitely was a correlation.
Let's drop right into it. I'm gonna start cutting these shallots. Do you wanna scramble up some eggs?
I'll do some eggs.
Oh, thank you. So courteous.
Yeah, Boy Scout, you gotta always pass the handle first. I'm a life for life.
Okay. Wait, what is life for life?
Basically, you can get your Eagle rank, and if you don't get your Eagle rank by the time you turn 18, you can never get any higher, so you stay a life rank for your life.
Ah.
That ought to do it.
So speaking of fire robots, when did you first get into the sport?
Back in 2019, in the early days of NHRL, one cage, 25 people at max maybe. You know, it was crazy because you'd get out in time for dinner.
Like during a tournament?
Yeah.
You'd end before dinner.
Before dinner. I brought good times. It was a little four-wheel drive Firebot. You might see a trend.
Uh-huh. Well, let's see. As your season 1 robot, I got you this season 1 DVD of good times.
Happy, bright, narrow man and pure dynamite!
Love that. That is so awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so hopefully you have a DVD player. Actually,
Steph has one, so we'll have to watch Good Times. We learned a lot in those days. We learned we loved fire. We learned that four-wheel drive is really where it's at. Truthfully, that's when Pete comes into the scenario. I thought ground game for a long time was just like forks that corralled. I was like, that's ground game. You know, you're putting them in a box. You're kind of able to move them. And Pete was like, that is not ground game. That is not ground game. And I was like, yeah, come on. And then we tried forks, and I was like, Oh, I see. That is not ground game. Lifting them up and then controlling them is ground game. I left in the old cans, which probably was, I was like, they should have enough, but they might not have.
Cans in?
Yeah, we might just want to pop new cans in.
Okay.
Okay, now we're cooking with gas.
I would say so.
When it's first time cooking with Kazaa, you never know how much gas you need to cook an omelet. I guess we should have left the third can in.
We learn from our failures, right?
Yeah. The joy of any iteration is you learn as you do. So the first time Kazaa came out, we learned a lot. The first time cooking with Kazaa, we're learning just as much.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Right after this flawless flip. But the other side, that's the presentation side. So once we serve it, we'll just flip it.
Making stuff pretty is way harder for me than making something just work. So this is the first Kazaa that's ever been painted, 2 years into its lifetime. So emulsifier did actually bite through our frame. They took like a big gash like this big right through 1/4 inch Hardox. I lost half my drive pretty early on. I just pivoted right on him at the right time and we trapped him. We went 3 minutes with emulsifier because
That's huge.
that was winning to me. It kind of just didn't feel real.
Let's go.
It felt great. I wanted it to keep happening, but I still
that feeling.
Yeah.
Wanting it to keep happening. Okay.
There are some days where I almost want to go back to just like the old days, like, you know, back when you're starting out, you go like 0-2, and then you just get to hang out at NHL for the whole day. There's no pressure. You're like hanging around with your friends, talking robots. What's not more fun than that? I like to win, but I really don't want to cause people to have $1,000 of damage. Like
Why not?
Sam's evil question.
because we're all here to have fun and throw our toys at each other. I've always been a fan of like keep it simple. I don't want to really design anything that the average person, the average combat robot person couldn't also do. Because I would love for Fire to become a real meta.
Isn't that a bad thing for you?
I still want to learn. I enjoy, you learn so much more from the losses, you know?
That's the spirit.
Every one of our improvements is because of a loss. Like, it's like a Sharpie that just like underlines like, you need to fix this. Because we're Fire, we get to have the lovely advantage that we don't need our robot to physically be able to touch you.
Like a camping stove.
Yeah, yeah. Steph loves her eggs extra runny.
I also love goat cheese. Thank you.
Beautiful.
All right. I'm gonna shop everything so don't eat it all.
Thank you.
Give it a try. I love me an omelet. What do you think, Evil Juvian?
I don't know why I'm here, but it's actually really good. I don't even like goat cheese. Or mushrooms.
That's the sweat.
We cooked with Kazaa. It turned out great. This is delicious. Josh, thank you so much for hosting. Thank you for inviting us into your shop and for modifying Kazaa so it could be a cooking device.
We're hungry.
Feel free to bring this to any tournament. We can have it running in the back for when the hot dog guy isn't there. We can just make our own hot dogs.
Perfect.
You want to go fishing?
Let's go fishing.
All right.